Hey guys, welcome to another New World video. In today's video, I wanted to share with you guys a few solo bosses you can kill for some amazing loot. These bosses generally are group bosses, and I do recommend doing them in a group whenever possible. But I have had a few people on Fresh Start messaging me that they are struggling because it is tough to find groups. And I can relate. Back in January and February of 2022, I can tell you that on Legacy, many of us on many servers felt very much the same way. We didn't quit, however. I myself released many videos in those quiet days, videos showing how to solo group content, bosses, elite chest runs, and you would be surprised how many things in game you can accomplish solo. Now, I will say it is of course not nearly as fun as doing it in a group. It is lonely, but if you're after one of the drops that these bosses drop, soloing them may be your only option. The nice thing about these though is that if more people turn up on your farm, it doesn't ruin it. It makes it better, and you guys can group up and get it done even faster. So anyway, let's just get into the bosses. The first thing I want to cover in this video is my gear I wear while farming, because I've had endless questions about it, and some even saying that the bosses are impossible because I'm wearing gear they don't yet have access to. This couldn't be more wrong. I tend when farming to wear simple luck gear. I know there has always been a debate on how much luck really helps, or if it really does at all, and to be honest, who knows. But I have always been in the habit of wearing it, and it can't really hurt. Up until very recently, I even wore luck gear as crappy as Voidbend. And the reason I say that is because I am trying to illustrate just how easy these are to farm. All of the bosses in these videos, it doesn't require some amazing bisc gear, anything. Anyone can truly do it. As you can see, I go all in on luck with this set. There are no amazing perks or nothing to keep me alive. When I tried recording these for the video, however, it became problematic sometimes, because I wanted to show how to solo them, and groups on my server were at every single one. So for some, I hopped over to the PTR, and on this character, it was much worse. I'm wearing the full Shardus set and some random weapons from the PTR crates, and the bosses we will be fighting are not ancient, so I'm getting no benefit from my armor aside from the attributes. Again, I did this to demonstrate that you can most definitely do this no matter what your gear is. So let's begin. So first we'll be killing the Myrkgard hellion. So what you will want to do here is hit him with a ranged attack, then immediately run over here to these spikes. Then wait, blocking. He will roll a ball first, then run at you. The moment he runs at you, hop over these spikes, wedge into this corner here and hold block until he stops doing his initial attack. And there you go, you're set. He will take a couple of minutes to kill, but he is stuck. Do not make the mistake of thinking you can run out and then run back in. He will come around and kill you. Simply lock him here and swing away. The loot you can expect to get from this guy is Flesh Ripper, a great sword. This sword comes with dexterity, keenly jagged and vicious, and when upgraded to 600 it will gain plagued crits. The Imbued Hatchet. This hatchet comes with strength, luck, mortal power, and at 600 it gains sturdy. Final Waltz, a one-hand sword. This sword comes with refreshing, vicious, and gains keen when upgraded to 600. Storm Ripper, a great axe. This great axe comes with enfeebling maelstrom, angry earthbane, and gains sturdy when upgraded to 600. The Highwayman's Balaclava. This helm will be a must-have for transmog, and it comes with focus intel mix, refreshing, ancient ward, and gains freedom at 600. Now, one thing to be aware of here is not all named items have been upgraded just yet with the 590 change, and this is one of them. So the drop for this will be dependent on your expertise. The Traveler's Solace. This ring comes with dexterity, hardy, siphoning, and gains keen awareness at 600. And finally, Talons of Augur. These gloves come with Constitution Focus Split, Refreshing, Ancient Ward, and Freedom, and are light. However, again, these do not drop at 590 like other named items. These were also missed, and the drop depends on your current expertise. So yeah, this guy will be a very good farm for newer 60s to both push expertise bumps, as well as get some amazing starter gear. Next up, we have the Sirens Brute. This is probably the oldest of the solo farms, at least on my server. This guy was farmed heavily by solo players back when the population took a dip, and although you don't see it much these days due to many people having groups, you still see the odd person here while doing chest runs. The key here is to aggro him and pull him under the canopy on this hut, then keep him there. Ideally, you want him on the inside against the wall, so he doesn't jump back out. But either way, even if he does jump, you will be fine. The most dangerous part of this farm is the guy who spawns here, but he isn't too bad. You should be able to manage him with no trouble. From this guy, you can expect to get the Harbinger of Desolation medium helm. This comes with 25 dexterity, refreshing, invigorated, and at 600 Gearscore, it gains Angry Earth Ward. The Carved Mask of the Scholar. This helm comes with intellect, accelerating flamethrower, refreshing evasion, and at 600 Gearscore, it gains vigor. The Harbinger of Life. These light boots come with intellect, refreshing, invigorated, and gain angry earth ward at 600 gear score. Next up, an ice gauntlet. The Fragment. This ice gauntlet comes with constitution, intellect split, keenly fortified, kind, and gains siphoning blow at 600 gear score. Next we have a light helm. The Harbinger of Energy. This light helm comes with intellect, refreshing, invigorated, and gains angry earth ward at 600 gear score. Next up, heavy boots, the Harbinger of Evil. These boots come with constitution, refreshing, invigorated, and at 600 gear score gain angry earth ward. And next, we have a heavy helm, the Harbinger of the Nightfall. This heavy helm comes with constitution, refreshing, invigorated, and gain at 600 gear score, angry earth ward. This guy also drops a ring, Propagate. This ring comes with constitution focus split, infected, leeching, and gains refreshing at 600 gear score. Next, a cool one, the Fearless Spy Jacket. This medium chest comes with constitution dex split, refreshing, corrupted ward, and corruption resistance when it hits 600. And next, Staff of the Dark Prophet. A life staff. This one is bind on equipped, so not nearly as exciting, but could be on fresh start servers. This comes with focus, keenly empowered, purity of light, and at 600 gear score gains refreshing ward. And next up, a Warhammer. Terra Crash. This Warhammer comes with strength, sundering shockwave, refreshing ward, and at 600 gear score gains mortal lifesteal. And finally, boots. The Harbingers of Darkness. These boots come with constitution, refreshing, invigorated, and at 600 gear score gain angry earth ward. Overall, a great boss for farming some angry earth ward gear, and what's even better is you can simply kill the Sirens Fury and it instantly respawns this boss to do again. And our next boss, Leviathan of the Deep. Again, a heavily farmed boss back in the old days of New World that doesn't seem to get nearly as much attention these days. This guy is very easy to solo farm, but again, I really recommend doing this in a group whenever possible. So the basics here are very simple. You aggro the boss and lead him under the scaffolding across from him, and as long as you stay under this, you will be 100% safe. So, after killing him, the loot you can expect is a Warhammer. This comes with strength, refreshing, sundering shockwave, and at 600 gear score, it gains chain lightning. Next, Slayer, a blunderbuss. This comes with strength, venturing clawshot, vicious, and at 600 gear score it gains jagged. Next we have a greatsword, Torrent. This greatsword comes with dexterity, refreshing move, leeching crosscut, and at 600 gear score refreshing. And next up we have a one-hand sword, Timekeeper's Hand. This sword comes with strength, refreshing move, keen, and at 600 gear score enchanted. And another Warhammer, the Volcano Smasher. This one comes with strength, mortal lifesteal, life-stealing, and at 600 gear score gains mortal energy. We also have a greatsword next that is sort of similar, Life Force. This greatsword comes with strength, dexterity mix, keen, mortal lifesteal, and at 600 gear score gains lifestealing. And next a ring, Bloody Valentine's Ring. This ring comes with constitution focus split, refreshing, luck, and strike damage when it hits 600 gear score. Next up, we have an amulet, Eyes in the Abyss. This amulet comes with constitution, health, purify, and at 600 gear score gains nature protection. And of course, finally the Armorer's Hat, which was at one time the reason we learned to solo this guy. And the final boss that is an amazing solo, but for a long while had no drops, is Sirens Fury. It would seem that with the last patch, her drops have been returned, but be very sure to farm her quickly, because it's likely AGS will disable them again very soon. In order to get this boss, you need to block jump your way up the wall here and climb up, but once here, she is very easy. I won't list her drops as they are many. Instead, let's have a look at them at New World Database. As you can see, her loot table is huge, and is pretty much the same as the brutes. And you could spend an entire day here farming amazing loot to set yourself up nicely. What you will want to do is solo the brute, then jump up here and kill Sirens Fury. Then that will trigger the brute to respawn, so you jump back down and kill the brute again, and repeat forever, over and over again. Okay guys, well, that's all I wanted to really cover in this video. I would like to take a moment to thank all you guys who hit the like button and comment. It really helps, and I do appreciate all the kind words and support. I also want to send out a special thank you to everyone showing their support on Patreon. You guys are what keep the channel running, and your help is so appreciated. Okay guys, well that's all for today. I just want to point out that this is episode 5 in my series of loot guides. I have linked the others in the description so that if you're looking for other loot, please feel free to go through each of them. And as always guys, thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next one.
Omega